Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are listening to this video. This is Malane again. It's been a couple of weeks since I posted, maybe a little bit longer, but I think a couple of weeks. And I have actually made several other videos that I have not posted. Do not ask me why. Several videos that I just haven't posted. I don't know if it's just a little anxiety, a little fear. Anyway, I'm going to get over that. And I may even be able to upload some of the videos, but a couple of them had some weird sounds at the end. I don't know how to edit, so we'll have to figure that out. But either way, I will definitely be consistent. This is January 7th. We're already 7 days in to 2025. Can you believe that? Like, Christmas is come and gone. New Year's is come and gone. Some people have made New Year's resolutions that they've already broken. Other people started a little early, fell off the bandwagon, got back on. Either way, it does not matter. Today is a new day. And I'm super excited because, as I said in a previous video, I hope I did, I am all things health, wealth, and happiness. I just love talking about a lot of different subjects along those lines. And so I plan to share a lot of information, expertise that I have in various areas that I know can be a benefit to not just myself, but to other people. I hope that we get engaged and have some conversations. As you see, I don't have my blonde girl on. This is me, all natural, with the silvers, the grays, whatever you say, showing. I just believe that hair is an accessory, and so we shouldn't limit ourselves. I was not in the mode to deal with my natural hair, so I had my blonde girl on, and obviously I was at the gym the other time talking about keeping our promises to ourselves. So I hope that whether you started with a goal or you started one and fell off already, or if you're just getting started, hey, please drop a note in the chat. I love to see what you guys are talking about, what you're working on, what your goals are, whether it be personal, business, health, relationship. Just drop it in the chat. But today I want to talk about really getting focused. It is so important. It's so important who we surround ourselves with and setting an intention. I often talk about knowing who you are and whose you are. I'm a spiritual person. I do not claim to be super religious. A lot of you may definitely know the Bible more than I do. However, I just stand on certain principles and I'm getting better. Every day we're all a work in process. However, what I do know is that if you don't have faith and you don't have belief, you are pretty much dead in the water. And so whether you have, we all have faith and we all have belief, but what is it in? Okay, so a lot of us have goals, we have dreams, we have that thing that maybe we had years and years ago when we were a child. We just kind of put it on the back burner, took it off the stove altogether because we've gotten to a point, we've gone through too much, we've gone through so many things, we feel like there's no way this can come to pass. But I'm here to tell you that it can. So it's all about what you're thinking, what you're, it basically affects how you feel, and then it affects how you act and how you behave, right? And then that forms these deep-seated beliefs. And a lot of these beliefs and ideas that we have, sometimes they're conscious, other times they're unconscious. We've gotten them from all different places: our family, our culture, our environment, the people that, our neighborhoods, whatever religious backgrounds we do or do not have. However we feel about religion or spirituality, it comes from so many different angles, so many different perspectives. And so at some point in time, we have to take a pause and figure out, what do we really feel? What do we truly believe? I filter my beliefs through the word, and I am very careful about who I allow to pour into me, who I listen to that's speaking and teaching the word, because everybody is not teaching and speaking out of truth and love and biblical principles, right? And so you want to be careful who you get poured into from, because you know it might be some poison in there. So just make sure that you are receiving something that is growing you, is uplifting you. But back to the point, we have to think about what we've been thinking about, right? And so we may subconsciously or even consciously have a lot of negative thoughts because of experiences that we've had that we don't know how to let go of. We do not know what to do with them, and it may lead to frustration. It may lead to resentment. It may lead to anger. It may lead to a lot of different things. Just understand, all of those things may or may not be warranted. You just got to know how to deal with them. So there's nothing wrong with anger. Anger can become problematic if we act on it, but there's nothing wrong with anger. As a matter of fact, anger is probably a pretty good emotion if we know how to keep it in check, because it is the precipice of us making changes. Okay. And so maybe the people around you that are used to you being who you are and not ready for you to step outside of your box and become the great, brilliant, bright star that you are, they may not know how to handle you when you're going through this bit of frustration. And honestly, the frustration is an indication that you are ready for change, because the you of you, the light in you, the strong person that's in you, the brilliance that's inside of you is wanting to come out, and there's something that's holding that you back. And that's where the frustration comes, in that you're not living up to that capacity or to the magnitude, the power that's actually inside of you. So let that hopefully inspire you that as much as you may feel frustration, that's what's waiting on you on the other side of that. That's on the other side of that frustration is the greatness that's inside of you. Just think about that. If you are seriously angry, upset, frustrated with where you are right now, that's because the you of you, the real you that's inside of you, wants to come out and just doesn't know how. That should get you excited. That should be the thing that motivates you and inspires you. Anytime you have a great idea, even if you feel like you're great and you are bigger than where you are, and that you are more than what you're showing, and you have an idea and you say, I'm ready to make a change, know this, things are going to start happening. That's another indication that you're on the right track. If you have children, the children may start acting up. If you're in a relationship, you may start having some relationship issues. If you're working on a job, you may have some issues with some coworkers, a boss, whoever, a peer. If you have, maybe resolved some things in the background or in the past with a certain person, whether it be a family member, friend, whoever, that may start to surface up again, because it's another level of forgiveness that needs to come out. Things are going to start to happen. And that's your indication that I must be on the right track. Because guess what? Anytime his plan is coming forth, the enemy has to be right there to try to see, are you really serious? Do you really want this as much as you say you do? And if you do, then let me see how you're going to respond. So don't respond in getting angry. Don't respond in, why is this happening to me? Respond like, oh, I must be onto something, because look at all this crap that's happening. I must be onto something. I've got to push through. So I'm going to leave that with you for this week. Let me know if this is happening to you. It's definitely happened to me in the past. And when I finally had that realization that, oh my gosh, every time I'm about to take the next leap, things start to happen, and I made up in my mind, oh, you are not going to stop me. No, you are not. I'm getting this. I'm going to accomplish this. That's when I started making like quantum leaps in different areas of my life. That's when I started making changes and setting healthy boundaries, and we talked about before. that allowed me to take the next step in life. So don't get mad, get excited about what is waiting on the other side of the drama. Till next time, it's your girl Malane.